The idea of one global currency is certainly not a new one. But could it really work? What problems could a one-world currency solve? Who would be in charge of it? What could go wrong? Welcome back to Lushplex, and here's what would happen if the world had one currency. Let's start with the pros. Number 1, elimination of currency exchange fees. The most important benefit for travelers. Travelers have to spend extra fees to exchange one currency for another, and banks charge this fee for performing the exchange. It is also charged when you transfer money to your friends or relatives staying abroad, and sometimes the fee is almost equal to the amount you're actually spending. Number 2, better utilization of money. By eliminating exchange fees, extra money will be saved, which can be used for other things. The perfect example of this is Europe. After the euro was adopted as a single currency across Europe, from 13 to 20 billion euros were saved every year. Number 3, free flow of trade. Different exchange rates obstruct the free flow of trade. The main reason why the European Union was created back in 1992 was to increase trade by implementing a common currency. Now that we've discussed the pros, the case seems pretty straightforward, right? You might ask, why we still haven't done this? Why haven't we adopted a single currency? Well, that's because the cons outweigh the pros. Number 1, different economic conditions. Having a common currency means having a central authority or a bank that will have the supreme power of printing money and setting the interest rate. The economic condition of every country is different, so the implemented policy might favor the rich countries in some policies and favor poor countries in some. Number 2, loss of financial independence. Let's take the example of China, whose economy is greatly dependent on exports. To become a great exporter, China adopted the policy of devaluating its economy. Devaluating is done when the government starts printing more money and lowers the interest rate to increase the flow of money. This allowed them to create the most affordable goods around the world, thus increasing their trade. Countries like China will never adopt a common currency, as it may cause their economies to collapse. Number 3, economic crisis. With one global currency, all countries lose the ability to control their own economy. A case in point is the Greek euro crisis. Greece got into severe financial difficulties, but as a member of the European Union, it could not deflate its own currency and was therefore unable to solve its own economic problems. A single global currency would give us this problem, but on a completely global scale. And it wouldn't be long before one country decides that they want to reestablish their own currency to regain the controls they lost. What are your thoughts on a global currency? Comment below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And for more videos like this, subscribe to Lushplex.